Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the channel. So we've got our regular Nugget kind of roundup. So we're going to go through a couple of details. I'll go through my transactions, go through what I'm doing, and with my transparency of showing what I'm doing with my rewards and how it's adding up in my little spreadsheet that I started up. If anybody wants access to that, I can probably open that up. I know somebody was just talking about trying to calculate their ROI, and so you're able to do that with this. So lowest returns yet. The market has been not very forgiving this week, and a lot of people are going, well, this token's up this much, why aren't we up? We're diversified in a few different things. Not everything is concurrent, and even if Bitcoin, for instance, is up, ETH has been a lot more of a sideways mover, and normally that's a good thing, but it's getting like really large swings. It's been really abnormal swings. We've seen that even actually in my trading that we do. Usually we'll see disbursements in the market of like this much, but we're seeing this much. And when there's that much volatility, it takes the liquidity pools and makes it hard to get very concentrated, which is where you get the really nice returns. When you have to open up your ranges quite a bit, your rewards are going to lower, especially if you're with some like bigger blue chip type pairs, to not risk yourself. So a lot of things to keep in mind. Yes, our token price is down, but as I'll show you on my spreadsheet, which I guess we'll head over to there next, my actual average entry price, although I started at $10 and bought some at higher dollar values, including some lump sums of larger dollar values, the average of dollar cost averaging is I'm actually at more like $9 is my average entry price. So I don't need the price to come up as high as somebody who bought everything in at $10 or $11 or whatever during these pumps that we had at first. And as much as this is not nice, we had some nice increases over quite a few weeks as well, right? And then we started our demise. Demise, it's a terrible word for this, but then we started the decline, and we had some minor stalls, which were great, but unfortunately the market keeps doing what the market's doing. We're diversified. I feel that we're in really strong shape, and things will come around at some point. They have to. They always do. We've seen that in trading, all that kind of stuff. But it's just going to take us a little larger pump to kind of start seeing this start really going in a great direction. And then we'll be set up again, and we'll be able to bolster our rates, bolster our treasury, and all that stuff. So next time when we do have a decline, we shouldn't see as much volatility even in our token price, because things will be healthier by that point and all that kind of stuff. So still very happy with how everything's going. Super happy with how the team is taking care of this. We have seen some drops, but I mean, we're not experiencing the same kind of drops. And the other thing you have to keep in mind when looking at these drops is you're taking profit this whole time. So the good thing is you're taking profit this whole time. The bad thing is if we were compounding all of this funds and we kept just reinvesting it back in, we'd have more treasury value to keep buying the dips more than what we have right now. So it gives us a little better opportunity. I'm not explaining this perfectly. It's also not a perfect explanation no matter what. Because we're diversified, we have the bots that are still kind of picking out and grabbing some DCAs on the way down, but they'll need a bigger bounce to kind of start DCAing back out or taking profits. We have the miners which are working and stuff. We have and then we have all this others, and then we have this liquidity farming. So we're not well diversified. Not everything's going to pull profits at the same time, and we will go through these ebbs and flows. But really excited to see what happens next as we kind of start coming out of this. Hopefully, I'd love it sooner than later. Unfortunately, my crystal ball is broken, and I cannot tell you when this is going to happen. Before I go any further, the cells, I believe, are closed up now. So we've got Shiny Jackal in. I don't know if we ended up having some more. I should go take a look at that. Does it show how much is in here? I think we do a report for that, so we don't actually see it in here. But I know we had some extra funds come in here. I've got my 5, and then I do know the other big thing is that we're going to have... we're not doing the liquidity pool anymore for now, so that will be wiped out, and those funds will be in trading for us, which will give us a better bang for our buck when we get going. Hopefully the timing of this will be really good, and we'll see some really nice performance out of this, and in turn will reflect in Nugget as well separately. So I got 1613 coming back to me. Because I have enough sitting here, I'm just going to forge my 10 nuggets right here. So as always, I forge, and the nice thing when I forge through this, I actually get my bank will automatically pick up my funds, so no issues there. So we're going to go next, approve. That's happening on a separate screen. And then we're going to forge and stake. And confirm. And that'll bump me up another 10. So, and then when you go over to here, now my claim has already happened. So that's happened on there, and I've got my extra 10 nugget. Why do I have an odd number of nuggets? Interesting. I don't think I ever bought an odd number of nuggets. That's going to bother me. So we're going to buy a couple of nuggets. I don't really know why that happened. 195.37 minus, let's just chop it up to 200. So we're going to buy 4.63 nuggets, which I have enough there, so we're going to do that. And then I'll have to look at my spreadsheet and see what happened. But anyways, we'll worry about that afterwards. Approve. I like having even numbers. I don't know why. I'm silly like that. Forage and stake. So yeah, so basically everything is what it is. The market is doing what it's going to do. We don't have control over that, but we're going to keep puttering along and doing what we can. So there we are. So I got 200 nuggets now staked. I'm 61, so there's been a lot of people I think come in because I think I was moving up, and now I'm moving back down. But that's okay. I like that. So hopefully a lot more people coming in, realizing what we're doing here, and getting in at a decent price, so they'll see some nice fluctuation. And the good thing is they can sell OTC even once they've ROI'd if they want to, sell some of their nuggets to some of us, and we'll eat up the dips. So yeah, so exciting times ahead, I hope. Just need some pumps in the market, and we'll hopefully have some value into that. The one thing I meant to mention at the start of this video, and I apologize to NeoFund. So they've kind of partnered with us. We've been doing some things with them. We're going to keep growing that relationship because I really like that they've been here for a while and doing good things. If you're watching this and you have not already watched the AMA that I'm doing with them, I do encourage you to have a look at that. They're doing some IRL stuff, which I'm looking forward to seeing how that works out, where they're renting movie equipment out. So something very, very different that we don't see in this space, and IRL, which I always love. Yeah, so please have a look at that if you have a moment. Otherwise, thank you so very much for your time and for your trust in what we're doing here at Nugget Fund. The team has been working really tirelessly. We actually see them in the chats, especially Marcelo, and I said it in the main chat, Marcelo Lazy, and I mean Snorky does a ton too, and Jesus, sorry, I always get his name wrong because it's a few different things in a few different places. But those guys doing the liquidity farming is a tireless job. They're having sometimes to rebalance several times a day during these kind of funny markets. So I appreciate all the efforts they're putting in, and they deserve a lot of kudos for that. And we're really going to see the fruits of their labor when we start getting that pump a little bit and really show off what these guys can do. And then the bots and Shiny and all that, what they're going to be able to do and what kind of profits we're going to be pulling out to help ROI everybody who's been here since the beginning. So and as seen by me, I'm feeling pretty comfortable right now. I'm at that 10%. We're seeing a nice increase now, slower this week because of the smaller rewards, but hopefully we're going to see some pretty good pumps there as we go, and get some benefits out of the change in the market that'll hopefully come in the next little while. So thank you very much, guys. I appreciate all your time. I appreciate all your efforts. If you do want to keep supporting Nugget, please do like the video, and if you do want to keep seeing content by me, please do subscribe. So have a wonderful rest of your day, and thanks so much for joining.